On this week's episode, we talk about the Dark Pictures anthology. Enjoy the show.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 106 of the One of Me podcast. I feel like I sound like a jackass there. My name is Ryan Smith. I am joined once again, maybe for the last time, hopefully for the last time, Jordan Sims. What's going on?
Nothing much. Another day in the neighborhood. Just enjoying.
I never really watched that show as a kid.
What
I feel
show?
like I watched that show you just quoted from or whatever.
It's just something I say, man.
No.
My catchphrase.
No, you will not take Mr. Rogers. What's the dude in the sweater? Is it Mr. Rogers? Yeah. You're not gonna take his catch. No.
I mean, he's probably dead.
He is incredibly dead, I'm sure.
Is he?
He's definitely dead. I don't know how dead he is though.
Mr. Rogers.
He's dead.
If you're dead, let us
He's
know.
dead.
If you're not dead, let us know. I'm interested to know.
He's dead. You could look it up on Google. He's dead.
Okay, I'll trust you.
This is not a Mr. Rogers podcast, by the way.
It's not. It's a video game podcast where we occasionally talk about anime, but mostly video games.
Usually.
Hopefully.
What have you been playing? You've actually been playing a new game this week.
I have. I was on the Epic Store because what else am I going to do during this quarantine?
Steam.
Good point. But, I had a coupon for Epic. I had a coupon for the Epic Store. Gave me $10 off. And I thought, you know what? I'll try this game, Industry of Titan. It is
I thought it was $15 off, so now I can't use it.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens.
Oh, well. Well, how did you enjoy your game?
It's in early access. It's supposed to come out next year. So
always a good investment.
All in all, aside from the bugs and the little bit of trouble I've had, it's been a really enjoyable game. I've probably played, at least 5 to 6 hours of it. Probably more.
5 to 6 hours? What the hell have you been doing stuck in your room all day for the last 3 days?
Probably more than that.
If you've only been playing... Dude, I think you came out of your room 2 or 3 days ago going, man, I've been playing this all day. I think your concept of time is like my mom's, which is to say up shit creek.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. My schedule is kind of different nowadays. But I have been enjoying this game. I've probably had, I want to say, 8 to 10 different save files of it, like different worlds.
Save files? So are you trying to save scum? Save scum. You've never heard of save scum before?
No.
When you make a bunch of different save files?
Yeah, I understand that. But no, I was just making different save files because one thing or the other would happen.
Yeah,
and then...
Continue.
But these are all different worlds. So there's not the same save file for the same playthrough. Okay.
Why would you do that then? Isn't the point of the game to learn and grow and die if you're taking out one of the...
Kind of, yeah. It's...
Because it's supposed to be like...
It's a...
They Are Billions, I think, came out last year, right? It's kind of a strategy /
It's a strategy...
game.
It's a strategy simulation game. So it's more along the lines of a sci-fi Sim City with micromanaging into it.
Okay, yeah.
Because you can go inside the buildings and actually micromanage what's going on inside of each building.
But you can do that in SimCity. I haven't played SimCity in probably north of a decade.
No, not to my knowledge. Yeah. But yeah, you can go inside the factories and say, okay, you go work on this, you go build this. There's resource management and different stuff like that. But yeah, I started so many different playthroughs of the game because one thing would lead to another. There'd be a bug with storage or...
okay.
So there'd be bugs. That's why I've had 8 to 10 different playthroughs. Like yesterday, they came up with a patch that fixed some stuff. They said, hey, if you already had a save file, it may work, it may not work. So I loaded it up. It didn't fix any of the problems I was having, so I just started a new world.
I'm not the biggest fan of the early access games. I mean, if they want to try to sell their game and the store will accept it, I guess all power to them. But I'm just never one to... Obviously, if it's free, I might try it, but I can't bring myself to give money to a game that isn't finished. And for all we know, will never be finished.
Fair enough. I mean,
But to be fair, also, what's a finished game in 2020?
yeah, that's what I was going to say. There's been a lot of $60 games that I've paid for that have not been finished.
How much was this before it?
Before the $10 discount?
So it's how much did you spend on it?
I spent, it is, I think it's $30, $23, one of those two.
This game is $40.
No.
If you spent 30 minus 40.
No, I mean it's on the stop. I think it's $30 or $23.
Okay.
I
asked you how much you spent. So I was confused.
No, I think I spent, I don't know, $13 or something like that. It wasn't. It definitely wasn't over 40.
Right. Jeez, I hope it wasn't over.
No,
and I hope it wasn't 40.
No, I don't think it was. All in all, I really have enjoyed this game, and I get why they're putting it out early access because it is a team of 6 people. So it's kind of hard for them to figure out, do all these bugs, do everything.
I mean,
I get it.
The creator of Stardew Valley was one guy.
I understand that. He's probably better than these 6 people. I mean, he did make Stardew Valley. So, all in all, I think this is going to be a really good game when it finally does come out. And I'm fine with, if they have a really good support system as far as reporting bugs, like, hey, I'm having this bug. I'm having this specific bug with my save file sort of a thing. So it's nice to be able to see them kind of fix those and kind of move along through that. But all in all, I haven't played it any today yet, but I'll probably play it some more.
Wow, you're falling behind.
I mean, yeah, I just, I had some other stuff I need to take care of today. So
your citizens are gonna die without you.
I mean, I did lose about 30 citizens the other day on a playthrough due to pollution.
Damn, man.
They just die. Like,
what is the atmosphere of this place that?
Well, it's on
Mars.
It's on Mars. It's on the moon of Mars called Titan.
Okay.
And so the air itself is already polluted.
Right.
And so you can put down like fuel pylons and it sucks the fuel out of the air. And so that's how you get your fuel. You can also set up like electricity and different stuff like that. But you can create smokestacks to burn waste. Because, when you get all these basically you bring citizens into your town and then you're like, hey, you're going to become an employee now. So you make them watch ads over and over and over, and that's how you get money. And then
Is this another LOL capitalism game?
Kind of, yeah. It's definitely capitalism, yeah.
Those kind of get on my nerves, but they could still be good.
Yeah, you just don't like capitalism?
No, I love capitalism. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Capitalism is probably the greatest invention in the history of humanity.
So, yeah. So basically what you do is you put them in these conversion capsules, and it's funny to watch the animation because they get in there and it like kind of scans them, and then it just guts and stuff just fly out everywhere because you're taking out all their guts and replacing all their guts with machine parts. And so that's...
What?
Yeah, that's how they become employees. Employees, they're just...
Why would anyone ever come here?
I don't know. Brand new world. Who knows? I don't know. I just work for the company, okay?
You're just a company
I'm just a company man.
Yeah, this is definitely a LOL capitalism is bad game.
Yeah. I think it's hilarious, though. It's a really fun game. There's rebel bases and stuff. You can fight them and kind of take over their bases, and those little fuckers are kind of hard to kill sometimes. They get some really strong ships. Yeah, but they have they have a roadmap coming out soon with...
Of course they have a roadmap, guys. Every damn game needs a roadmap. I
mean, yeah, you got to know what's coming out. Some of the stuff I am excited for, there's going to be roads, there's going to be transportation, so my little buddies don't have to run so far with the resources, which is nice. There's going to be ship-to-ship battles, which means we get to have ships, which is pretty cool. So, I don't know, I'm pretty excited to play this, even if it is in early access. And I mean,
technically, Fortnite, I think it's still in early access.
Or beta, or whatever they're calling it, yeah. So, yeah, why not? It was good. It was good money well spent. Honestly, I'd say if it was your money, I'd say watch a lengthy amount of YouTube on it, at least an hour or two, just to kind of see if you'd like to.
An hour or two? Holy shit.
Yeah. Just do your research before you spend your money.
An hour or two?
Yeah.
Like a video. I've never spent that much time. Like, damn.
Yeah. I watched probably, while I played it the other day.
While you played it?
Yeah, while I played it.
You're talking about like getting tips and stuff, right?
Yeah, I was just watching somebody's playthrough of it, and it was
But
like
you
a
wouldn't want to
5
watch
hour
that
playthrough.
before you bought it, I wouldn't think.
Oh no! Only thing I watched before I bought it was literally the trailer, and I scrolled through the screenshots, and I was like, never heard of this developer. I'll give you some money. Why not? So
I guess.
yeah. So what you been up to? I mean, I know what you've been up to, but tell me so you could tell them.
I mean, I've been. Wait, why do you know what I'm up to?
I
told
live with
you
you.
to take that camera down.
I live with you.
Okay, so I haven't really been playing a lot of stuff. I played some more Valorant, but a lot of the games that I wanted to play have been on they've been on Game Pass, and I lost my wallet, as I've talked over the past few weeks on here about. And my Game Pass subscription recently ran out, but since I lost my wallet and my bank, it has been closing in on 3 weeks since I supposedly sent out. I guess I'm gonna have to get Jordan to drive me to a bank or something, because I can't buy a new license because I don't have a card, and the DMV is closed, so I had to order it online. It's a whole rigmarole, but
I like that word, rigmarole.
it's a good word. But where was I going with this?
Game Pass.
Borat.
Yeah.
That's so what?
Game Pass being canceled.
Yes, thank you. God, I was so stupid. Yeah. So all those games that I've been playing on Game Pass, now I don't have access to them because I don't have access to game. I got an email from Crunchyroll about that being put on hold because of it. I got an email from Amazon. I got an email from Xbox. I probably got another email or two telling me that my subscription. I got an email from Comixology. All these, like 20. I guess I'm saving like 20 $20 right now.
There you go. Yeah.
But so I didn't get access to any of those services, so I couldn't play like a Plague Tale of Innocence. I wanted to finish that, but my subscription got canceled, so that sucks.
Looks like you got to jump back on the Last of Us train, man.
Yeah, that HDMI splitter never did come, but I guess I still have it hooked up in the living room, so I'm just gonna have to play that. I don't know. I honestly have no idea how far I'm probably like 5 hours, so I don't think I'm not too far in, but I'm not super early on either.
Okay, yeah, you got a little bit of you got a chunk.
Yeah, I think I've probably got like 10 more hours or so, depending.
2 or 3 more days if you spread it out.
On how fast depending on how fast I play through. But yeah, that was unfortunate. I did watch some more anime. I started. Jordan and a friend, started Babylon, which is a kind of psychological thriller that had been recommended to me. It's kind of about it's really about suicide and what society should think about it. I don't really want to spoil it, except for telling you that it's kind of the main character is this lawyer who is super up on justice. It kind of his definition of justice evolves as the show goes along, and you try to figure out why people are killing themselves in a higher rate than normal. It gets into like political drama, if you like that kind of stuff, psychological drama. Like I said, it is a psychological thriller. Pretty good characters. I liked it. I did not love it. I'd probably give it like a 7. The ending was a little edgelord to me. I thought that it was kind of silly, the ending. I don't want to say any more than that.
Yeah, we started and finished it. I guess if we're just throwing out reviews, I'd probably give it like a 4.
A 4?
It was okay.
That's not okay. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have this. We're gonna have this.
We're gonna get a dry erase board.
I'm gonna have to stop bringing up my rating system, because my rating system is for sane people.
My rating system is for sane people.
A 4.
A 4 is okay to me.
4 is unwatchable.
No, a 1 is unwatchable.
Yes, that is also unwatchable.
A 4 is like, that was okay. I don't hate myself for watching it.
Like 3 is like Sword Art Online after 5 episodes in. That's a 3. And you think that you would compare this to Sword Art Online after it becomes awful?
I think the first season of Sword Art's good.
It's not. What I think when that's I don't want to get on anime talk again, but I'm not gonna do it. We're moving. We gotta move on.
It's okay.
I don't want to go.
Our rating systems aren't the same, and that's okay. My 4 is
it's insane.
That's okay.
How is that okay? What blows my mind is good. I can't imagine. The 10 must not have come into existence. Like a 7 must have not. When you see a 10, you're gonna kill somebody from pure excitement. Like what is I don't know what is Red Dead Redemption, or I don't know what's a 10 for you. Holy shit!
you talking about
what's a 10?
You talking about entertainment wise?
Yeah. No. What else?
What's a 10?
Yes.
Red Dead's a 10.
Red Dead's like a 7.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is a 10.
What is 10 though? What is that on your scale? Not that any of this means anything, but
like
4 is okay.
Yeah, 4 is okay.
Okay is, oh my gosh. Sorry, what is 10?
Red Dead Redemption 2 is it?
No. When I say 10,
a 10? What is a 10? Like spot on, jolly good time. This was awesome.
This was awesome.
Yeah, like superb. Like
I can't do with this.
Like grand old job.
I can't do with this.
That's okay. We can move on.
I can't do with this.
I've really been enjoying Westworld season 3. Just throwing that out there. If you haven't seen it, go watch Westworld. It's good.
But yeah, I like it. I thought it really carried you through the story. Babylon, that is. If you like that kind of, it takes an episode or two to get going, but yeah, I think it's probably I would say it's okay, but my okay's not a 4.
Now you got me thinking. What's a 7 for me? I'll if I remember, I'll figure this out and I'll write it down to tell y'all next time if we do another episode. No, I'm not gonna remember. I'm probably not.
Okay, so moving on. I also started Made in Abyss, which is a exploring anime. I don't know. It's about these two kind of cutesy characters. They're kind of the main characters, where they go down in a like a mine, basically. Yeah, exactly. To try to, because in the world, I think they said that this is like the last remaining unexplored area, or one of the last remaining unexplored areas in their world. There's a bunch of different depths and layers, and each one has creatures and different almost atmospheres and stuff to them. So these two main characters, they venture down into the cavern, or like the abyss. I get the titular abyss, and on a quest to find something, basically. I don't want to give away what they're searching for, obviously. I like it. I have some faults with it. I think the main character is super goofy in a way that kind of gets annoying and a little bit grating sometimes. I think it's super weird that these 12-year-olds keep getting shown naked. I really don't like that in the slightest. But I think the acting, I'm assuming that's what the voice actor is told to be. So I like the voice acting, the artist. I really, really think the artist is very pretty, very poppy, very colorful. It reminds me of not just in the color, but also in the world building of a One Piece or a Hunter x Hunter. It very much feels like a lived-in world. And I'm like 5-6+ episodes in, and I didn't realize this because on a Verve or Crunchyroll, whatever, it's on High Dive actually, which is an anime app basically in Verve, which is another anime app. But yeah, it says it has 36 episodes on Verve, but there's actually only 12 or 13 episodes.
Verve counts all the seasons and the dubs and the subs, or however.
I've noticed that.
Verve doesn't know how to do math.
Well, yeah, I don't know what else they would call it, though, without cluttering up their UI.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's only 12 or 13 episodes, and then apparently it got a movie, and then it's going to get another movie, but then, again, with this coronavirus stuff, there's no telling when that's going to come out. I do recommend it. I recommend it more than Babylon, for sure. That also could be, I also watched 2 super depressing anime. prior to Babylon, and Babylon was depressing, but not nearly as good as those other two. So I might be bringing it down a little more than maybe I would otherwise.
Luckily, all in all, with some of these voice actors and actresses, they usually have sound booths at their house, so they can just be sent the clips and do everything. They can actually work from home, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but there's still plenty of other things involved. You got the writing.
Well, yeah,
And
I'm just saying
it might happen. But
I'm saying probably 60-70% of an animation probably could be done at someone's house
if they have the tools. I'm sure,
and they
don't
usually
know who has the tools and who doesn't.
True,
because I know that there is a bit of a wage problem in the animation industry, especially in Japan.
That is true. So maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. I can't really speak anymore to Made in Abyss because
I know it's very popular.
Yeah, I know what I know about it, and I haven't ever really watched it. So
I like what I've seen so far. I would recommend it over Babylon for sure.
How are the turnip prices?
Oh, the turnip prices. This is the weekly turnip update here. I spent, let's see, 35,000 bells. I have a problem, okay? I spent $35,000 or bells on turnips on Sunday. Well, Daisy May is just so damn cute, okay? Why did they make this snotty little boar so cute?
I don't know, man.
She just comes running up to you. You want to buy some turnips? Well, yeah, dude. I want some turnips. And they were only 91 bells a turnip, so I spent $35,000 on them. And today they were $75 a turnip. So they've gone down, but they haven't gone down. They haven't gone down that much. Why you judging me? Listen,
I'm not judging you. You play your Animal Crossing how you want to play it.
I wake up every morning. I get my cup of coffee and I check those turnip prices, baby. That's the only reason I get up in the morning.
That's sad.
I'm hoping for the turnip prices, the stock market, as it were, to go up. I am very scared that it's going to end up at 29 like it did last time. But
so currently, you have turnips that 35,000 bells worth of turnips in your inventory.
Yes.
That you hope will go. You bought them on Sunday.
Yes.
And they'll rot at midnight on Saturday.
Yes.
And you're checking it at twice a day.
Yes.
In hopes that the price will fix itself.
Yes. So in hopes that it goes above 91 bells.
And that's the only function you have. Can you use turnips for something in Animal Crossing? Like
yes,
decorations.
You can use them to sell.
Cooking.
You can use them to sell.
That's it. That's all they are.
You would never want to do anything else with them.
That's it.
They're the most valuable item in the game, from what I can tell.
Huh.
That you can at least get on a regular basis.
Okay.
There might be some bug obviously, I think they have the potential to be. Apparently they can go as low as like 5, which might not have a reason to live next week.
That's when you buy them. You buy all of them at 5.
Yes, that would be incredible. And they can go up as high. I have heard they can go up as high as 800 bells a turnip, which would be insane. Obviously,
that's when you gotta just take a jump and be like, I'm gonna spend all my bells on this 800.
800? No,
you gotta do, and then
you never buy when it's that high.
Yeah, you gotta buy high and sell low.
No, that's what I did the first time.
That's why I'm not a financial advisor.
I've heard that kind of under $100 or bells a turnip is where you want to stay in that zone. So I figured 91 bells. I'll spend $35,000 on them.
Okay, how's your Tom Nook?
How's my Tom Nook? He's pretty good, I guess.
I don't know that's the only. All I know about Animal Crossing is turnips, Tom Nook, cherry blossoms. That's it. And all these memes I see.
Eggs.
Huh?
Eggs.
The egg thing. That was kind of a cute event.
It was cute until it became a nightmare after one day.
And Nintendo fixed it.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't fix it? They lied about fixing it?
No. If the eggs would
spawn
basically they spawn in the ground. They would spawn in the ground, on trees, in the water, and in the sky. And basically, there were so many of them, you could not get your fish, or you couldn't get your fossils. So they didn't really nerf the rates as much as it seems like they just increased the rates of fossils and fish for like a few days until the end of the Bunny Day or Easter event, whatever you want to call it.
That's probably, I guess if you had to weigh the two options, it's probably an easier coding to just be like, hey, populate more fish, populate more fossils, then subtract eggs.
I have no idea.
Who knows?
I mean, they still wanted you to get your eggs.
Yeah.
Guys, you get that wand that you can make. Although I got all the, I made all of the things to make the eggs, but the wand, I don't have the, you had to have like star pieces.
You didn't get a meteor yet?
No. I don't know how. I guess I need to look it up. But I just set up another plot of land, so I'm hoping to get another villager. I kind of want to get rid of a couple that I already have, to be honest.
Couple of villagers?
Weird looking or annoying.
Wow.
That was the last visitor I had. It was a frog. Okay, so I walked into the campsite, which is where the new people stay, until they decide whether or not they want to move in.
Yeah.
And I walked in, I was like, oh, I thought it was a rabbit. So I looked at, saw its ears, and then its ears opened, and there were eyes.
That's awesome.
And it scared the shit out of me. So I ran out of the tent and never came back. And he did not move in.
Wow. Man, that frog went to somebody else's island.
Good. He can stay. That demon child can stay away from my island.
I bet he thought you looked fugly looking too.
Well, he's not real.
What? That's a good point. That's a good point.
I still do enjoy this game. I'm still playing probably at least 30 minutes a day. I played about that today. Definitely, I mean, I recommend that game. I think that game is very, very relaxing. I love listening to podcasts or watching TV while I'm playing that.
So you're not giving the game its full attention?
It doesn't require that much attention.
It's a living simulator. What if you live wrong?
I've put 250 hours into the game. I haven't put that much into the game.
How many hours you say you put in?
Not 250. There's no way.
Oh, I was going to say, you've probably put close to 60 to 70 hours in the game.
I probably have. That's probably more accurate. Yeah, really, really enjoying it. If you like the life simulators, the farming simulators, it kind of hits that same itch.
Maybe I'll check it out. I still probably won't.
I think if you like Stardew Valley, you will really like this game.
I really just don't like the way it looks.
Why don't you like the way it looks?
It just doesn't. It doesn't do it.
It looks so pretty.
It doesn't do it for me. I like the music. I'm down with the music.
The music is dope. I'm buying all the KK Slider albums I can find. I'm getting another one delivered tomorrow, and then he's going to play at our town.
What kind of animal is this?
He's a dog, man.
Oh man, I was really hoping he was gonna be like a mongoose or something.
Why would he be a
Why would he be a dog?
Because dogs are dope. What you mean? Why is he a dog?
They had an opportunity to make it a really cool animal.
Yes, and they did.
A dog? That's the plainest animal ever.
No, that's the coolest animal.
They could have made it a platypus or a porcupine.
Those are Your definition of the coolest animal ever
is a platypus.
Is a porcupine. No, you said porcupine.
I said platypus, porcupine.
Platypuses aren't even cool.
Platypuses are cool.
They're weird and interesting.
They're probably the coolest animal out there.
You could pick tiger.
Nope.
Or something else that's cool.
Is that the only animal you know is tiger and dog?
Ostrich.
Those motherfuckers are scary. They can run so fast.
They're not as scary as emus, but they are.
You think emus are scary?
Because they like killing folks, man.
All animals like killing folks. It's the circle of life.
They don't like killing folks. I'm going to stop saying killing folks. They just do. I have heard that emos are just mean as shit.
At the end of the day, all animals like killing everything. We like killing folks.
I don't like killing people. Speak for yourself.
Moving on from the Animal Planet onto some leaks and sneak peeks. Got some interesting ones this week. You see this Superman concept art that's been flying around?
I mean, there's only really... flying around. He said flying around. Is that why you were looking up DC stuff?
No, I went to the website of the gentleman that put this online, which had all the other Batman concept art intertwined. It's kind of just sprinkled it in there.
Batman? You mean Superman?
No, there's one Superman concept art in the amongst of all the Batman concept art. So...
Well, this is not what I thought it was.
Yeah, it is. That's what was on that page. There was that one Superman concept art of him flying over Metropolis, And then everyone was like, "Oh, this is for the WB game that's probably not going to come out."
Yeah, there's this is from ferricart.com, by the way.
Yeah, credit goes to Joel Dos Reyes Vegas.
Yeah, it's literally just seems to be a picture of what I'm assuming is Metropolis.
Yep.
With Superman flying through it. That's literally it.
Yeah, and so this kind of brought up people talking about, oh yeah, they were gonna make a DC Superman game, but
we never knew that. There was people thought that they might, but then they came out and said that they weren't making a Superman game. But this these seemingly they seem to be leaks from Rocksteady, who made obviously made some of the Batman games. This does seem to confirm that they were at least in some ways working on a Superman game.
Yeah, just going off the concept art, looks like they would have done a good job making this Superman game. If you want to go look at more concept art for Arkham Knight or Arkham Origins, you can check out the link we'll put in the description to this gentleman's website, and you can enjoy the rest of his art.
I would have been interested to see what Rocksteady could do with Superman. I know for decades people have been trying and failing to make a good Superman game. Yeah, it's obviously difficult.
It really is. I can't think of the last one, honestly.
I don't think there's ever been one, really, besides maybe the Injustice games, but those aren't really... Those aren't Superman games.
Wasn't there one for...
Superman 64.
Is
one of the worst games ever made.
Yeah, that one.
I'm talking about good Superman games.
Good point. That's what I was thinking.
I didn't mean literally failing as in not completing games. I mean failing to make them good.
I got you. I meant just at all.
It's been years and years since... I don't even know when the last Superman game was released.
Yeah, me neither. I guess kind of Injustice in a way, but that's kind of all the DC.
We got some GTA 6 news. According to a report from Kotaku, it seems like the game may be coming after all.
Hell yeah. I was scrolling down to the bullet points, which obviously we're not going to cover all of them here, but we'll link to the article if you want to check out everything they're talking about that they want to put in this game.
So first up, like I said, this does come from Kotaku originally. They have stated that, quote, a new entry into the Grand Theft Auto series is coming. We don't know if that is GTA 6 or if it's a spinoff, but if the past couple are any indication, they would want to make a 6, and it just makes sense. It's been 6 or 7 years since GTA 5?
Yeah, probably. Moving on, there was a GTA leak that was on Reddit from the user Jack-O-Lantern 1982. And they gave some detailed points of what's going to be coming up in the alleged GTA 6, and so we kind of wanted to hit a few of those. They talked about how it's going to be set in both Vice City and a new functional location based on Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, that's interesting.
Which is kind of interesting.
I don't know honestly, that immediately makes me pause because GTA is a parody on American life.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of funny because the code name for this is what they're calling it, Project Americas.
North and South America. Okay,
yes.
Interesting.
And, they talked about how the game balance is going to be between realism and arcade, but it won't be as realistic as Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay, so they're describing GTA 5?
Mm-hmm, yep. One thing that's interesting is it says that it's going to be set in the 1970s between the 1980s. That's going to be the time period it's going to be set in. And this is the thing that made me laugh. You play as an up-and-coming drug lord wannabe named Ricardo, and another key character named Carsey.
That says Casey.
Thank you. In my head, I was like, Carsey, Casey, who knows? As part of the narrative, you start off as a grunt doing runs as a cocaine smuggler from Vice City to the new large South America area before making connections with big-time drug lords, making your way up to the multiple cities.
It says that there's going to be prison systems. That's interesting.
Yeah. They go on to talk about how it will be heavily inspired by Netflix Narcos, it seems.
This sounds like a lot like just Vice City.
Yeah.
Like a big Vice City.
That's what I'm... Also, it feels like the universe keeps telling me to watch Narcos over and over and over.
I've heard it's good.
And I still haven't. In my head, I keep comparing it to Breaking Bad or Ozark, but I don't think it's either one of those things. I think it's its own thing. So maybe I just need to give it a chance. All in all, this sounds like it's going to be a funny Grand Theft Auto. Moving on to some other of the stuff that they talk about in this. They talk about how it's going to be... They want it to have an incredible 70s and 90s soundtrack, which I'm okay with. A good...
Why 70s and 90s?
Because it's going to be based in the 1970s.
And 80s.
Yeah.
So why 90s?
Oh, did I say 90s? I meant to say 80s. That's bad on my part.
I'll be honest. I don't think this is real. This sounds fake as shit the more I read about it.
This honestly is probably just some GTA fanboy's wet dream.
This sounds super fake.
Probably.
Like, this just sounds like an old Grand Theft Auto that's been GTA or GTA 5ified. This sounds incredibly fake.
Might be. It might be.
I mean, they say it's been in development since 2012, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why would they be working on GTA 6?
It might not
before GTA 5 came out.
It might not be called GTA 6 at that time. It might have just been an idea. I don't know.
I'm calling BS on this.
I'd say it's probably 90% BS. 10%, 90% BS.
I'm sure some of this stuff will be in the game, but I could take a dart and throw it at a wall and hit something that would be, if I had this list pulled up, that would probably be
true.
Be in it.
I would say probably 90% BS, 5% dreams, and 5% truth.
I mean, I'd say all BS because just because you get something right doesn't mean it's truth. I don't think this guy knows anything, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you never know.
Because if he knew something, why list all this BS? Why not just list what he knew?
True. I mean, who knows? Apparently he says it's true.
I'm sure he does.
I'm not pro truth or pro lie in this. I'm
pro truth. Why would you be pro lie?
I just like being in the gray area.
Lied to.
Depending on the circumstances, I wouldn't mind being lied to.
Fair enough. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to some Crysis news. This time coming from Games Radar. Apparently, Crysis Remastered is coming to Switch. Actually, it's coming to Switch, PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Yeah, my thoughts on this were, didn't play the original. I did the Crysis 3 test on a system I had before to see how it would run, and I'm pretty sure the little fucker almost burst into flames.
The only thing I know about Crysis is that it is infamously hard to run on your PC.
Yes.
It will just eat your PC alive.
That's what I've heard.
Like, people still run PC tests on Crysis years after that game came out.
Oh yeah, Crysis, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, like those are the go-tos for that. And you know what? If the Switch can run freaking, Warframe and whatever, Doom and everything else, I think it'll be able to run this.
I mean, it depends on how it's optimized, obviously, but it probably can. The game, from this does a teaser if you want to go look it up. But for the teaser, it looks pretty. Like I said, I never played this game. I don't know anything about it.
Me neither. I never took the time to play it or had the hardware to play it. Maybe I'll play this remaster because, it's always been something that, you always hear about and you're always like, oh, you got a new PC? Can it run Crysis?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
It's like, I don't know. I haven't tested it. Oh, well, it's not a good PC if you can't run Crysis.
According to this trailer, there is no release date yet. It just says that it's coming soon, so we will try to keep you guys up to date for when that finally hits store shelves.
For sure.
I was just thinking, sometimes my PS4 sounds like an Apache helicopter.
Oh yeah.
Running The Witcher 3 or something. I wonder what it would sound like with this.
It just whispers, "Kill me."
It goes from Apache helicopter is the second highest, and then kill me is
the highest.
The peak, the tippity top of the mountain.
It doesn't even say anything. It just immediately bursts into flames.
Like, you got a couple more Switch ports actually. Both of these newses coming from Nintendo Live. First, the game World War Z, which still weird to me that game came out so long after the movie and the book.
It did. From what I've gathered from that game, I mean, yeah, I think I got it for free on something. It's a fun game to play if you're just sitting around in a voice call with some buddies and you just want to kill some zombies.
It's Nazi zombie mode, the game.
Yeah.
From what I can tell.
Yeah, it really is. It's really just, it's not going to be the next big thing. It's really just one of those chill games.
It looks fun.
You can load up and have fun with your friends and kind of catch up, especially during this time when your friends can't lie to you about having to go out and do something.
But yeah, this is coming to Switch. It's going to be the definitive edition, I believe.
Okay, so all the goodies.
Yeah, all the goodies, all the DLC.
Yeah, they do want to say they did want to say, quote, keep in mind that we are rendering scenes with hundreds of enemies and four players online. Getting this to run on the Switch is the hardest thing that we've had to do. This is true, even though we are porting our own Swarm engine over to the platform.
Oh, wow.
So just keep in mind, if any of y'all have ever tried to play something on Switch,
it's not
terrible.
optimal even for their first party games.
Yeah. Smash Online.
Awful. It's still awful.
It's like someone is flipping a lag switch on and on off.
It's the best selling fighting game of all time.
And it sucks playing online.
And it's the online experience is so hit or miss.
It is.
It can be absolutely infuriating.
Yeah. That's why everybody plays Samus Online, because you can just do, you don't got to be good to play Samus Online.
Is that a thing?
Apparently that's one of the jokes. I've slowly been dipping my toes into the plethora of Super Smash Brothers online.
Have you gotten tired of James beating you with Isabelle?
Something like that. I think he's broke my mental psyche of...
I got to where on Switch Online, if I'm playing Smash and it starts to stutter, I just kill myself 3 times, and I'm not doing this right now.
That's a good way to do it. That way you won't get the penalty for leaving.
Yeah, I mean, you could get the penalty for leaving, and by the time I came back and played later, I wouldn't have the penalty.
Yeah, good point.
But that would be screwing my opponent over.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
True.
Unless they're playing Young Link, then screw them.
Yeah. So yeah, this is hopefully it'll be a good, fun thing. Maybe, especially if it has online multiplayer, I don't see why it wouldn't have local multiplayer.
Because no one plays local multiplayer.
I mean, yeah, granted, we got the distancing now. You don't really need to be playing the local multiplayer. But all in all, I think if you have a Switch and you and your buddies got some damn good Wi-Fi, hopefully this will be an enjoyable experience for you.
Yeah, it looks fun. I've thought about playing it before, but I already have it, so why would I get it on the Switch? Oh, yeah. We have one more Switch port to talk about. Like I said, this is also coming from Nintendo Life, moving from World War Z over to Jump Force Deluxe Edition.
Man, this game, I can't decide if I love this game or if I hate this game.
I want to play it. It looks so goofy and fun. I know it doesn't have... It's got like probably a 70 or something on Metacritic. I'm not sure. But it looks so fun, and I would never even dream of taking this seriously.
Oh, no. This is definitely just, hey, man, you like that anime? I like this anime. Let's fight.
Yeah, exactly.
I did start, this made me think of, there's a anime channel, I guess it's new. It's new to me. It's like an anime scaling channel where they take the power levels and they make it go up and down, and kind of, it's interesting. It made me think of Jump Force. And so...
What is that? Is it like comparing characters or something?
Yeah, I think it's called Anime Scale on YouTube.
That crap is impossible.
He actually does a pretty good job. He breaks it down to... like this is where they are when they're a kid. This is where they are when they get this power.
Also, I think that, I guess it's all in good fun, obviously, but I've always thought that they're kind of completely missing the point of Dragon Ball and other anime that had that kind of the same.
Yeah.
Like the point of Dragon Ball is that this, but for lack of a better term, shit stain or shit tier character Goku. He's the son of a lowly monkey Saiyan, beats this massive tyrant.
Yeah.
Like and I think that be like, oh, he has more. He has the highest power level.
Yeah.
I think that kind of misses the forest for the trees.
I don't think he's done a lot of DBZ. I know he's done Naruto.
Really, that's weird.
He did Naruto, and he did Sasuke, and then like Naruto versus the Akatsuki, like with every. So this is where Naruto. This is where Naruto was when he got this power level, and that's how many Akatsuki members were introduced, sort of a thing.
Huh.
And they did like Naruto versus Sasuke, and then did like the top 50 most powerful people in Naruto, sort of a thing. So I think he did Brawley versus somebody, and I can't remember who it was because I didn't watch it because I like DBZ, but I'm not super into it.
I can't get into. I mean, I love DBZ, but I can't imagine watching a top 50 list for anything.
It was probably like 30 minutes, and I watched the first 5, then immediately skipped to where the top 10 were.
I feel like at one point you're like, okay, this guy's just making stuff up.
Yeah, it definitely.
Okay, so Kakashi in this one scene did this, and then he comboed it with this, which makes him number 13. Next up.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I
was.
mean?
Yeah, it was interesting. I don't think Naruto was even in the top 10.
What?
It was all these like alien people or
So
whatever.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Jump Force looks fun. Jump Force looks fun. Check it out if you got a Switch.
Better than Naruto anyway, so got him. Yeah, it just says later this year that's all we have. I know I've talked about picking this up several times. I probably still won't because I just don't want to spend $60 on it. But it does look fun and goofy, and especially One Piece is probably my favorite anime. Although I think Hunter x Hunter might be on here.
Hunter x Hunter is on there. Yeah.
A big dirty weeb, and you want to have some fun with friends on Switch or online, because it is going to include character pass. Also, it's going to include some character passes. Character pass 1, in fact. And it's also going to include 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3 battles. Go check that out.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the beta, or I think it was the alpha that I took part of on PlayStation. That was a lot of fun to play. And maybe if it goes on sale, $5, $10 sale, something like that, I'll pick it up.
Never mind. There's another Switch port news. Holy crap.
Yeah.
This is coming from EA. Mine's not pulling up if you want to.
The last one is going to be for Burnout Paradise Remastered. That's going to be coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time ever in 2020.
Did they really have to say the first time ever?
I mean, I guess when you think about it, there's no Burnout games on the Switch. So I think they had to just...
I was saying Burnout's coming for the first time ever. I see what you're saying. Apparently, never mind. This is from 2 years ago. Under EA's or the Burnout website or whatever, they have a related news section, and it says, get 75% off Burnout Paradise Remastered on PC for a limited time.
Oh, okay.
August 24th, 2018.
Oh, you're talking about the 75% off. Not,
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. I love this game. I think it'd be super sweet. They talk about it going to be... It's now optimized for the Nintendo Switch. It's going to be 60 silky FPS. I don't know. I guess this is how I...
Stop.
It's how I assume their person would talk.
So you assume they're a demon.
Demon chain smoker probably. Yeah, it's gonna have high resolution textures, some pinch to zoom map. Can't say the word map.
Pinch to zoom. That's interesting.
Map controls. The main DLC released the year after the 2008 release, as well as the Cops and Robbers pack, legendary cars, Burnout bikes, Big Surf Island, and more.
I haven't played Burnout Paradise in a long time.
As soon as you play it, as soon as it's available.
I remember these games being so fun and arcadey, and
I wouldn't mind playing
crash
this.
Your cars.
I might pick this on Switch.
I'm assuming it won't be full $60, but I don't know.
It would not surprise me if it was $60. Now I'm also kind of curious if it's... Maybe I'll look and see if it's on Origin Pass. Or Origin Pass?
You say Orgy?
Origin.
Wait, do you have EA Origin?
I might. I honestly don't know, man. So you have a Nintendo Switch and you want to burn out some dreams and legends. I had in my head this...
Burn out some dreams and...
This sounded better in my head.
What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. It sounded way better in my head. And
that's one of the worst things I've ever heard.
It was real bad.
I've heard Nickelback.
It was, hey man, they don't have any good songs. I can't defend them. Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
I really don't know. It was bad. Check out Burnout Paradise if you got a Nintendo Switch. I think you'll enjoy it. I remember.
I thought this game was older than 2008.
I really did too. I really enjoyed playing it back in the day. I'm probably should pick it back up again. But then my mind keeps telling me,
there's
hey,
other games. You got to play your whatever Titan.
I gotta play my Titan game, Industries of Titan. I also have Forza, so I really don't need a racing game.
No, you don't need any video game.
That's true. I could just be
And
happy.
Forza and Burnout play very differently.
Let's get into some new games. This week, you can enjoy Predator Hunting Grounds on PC and the PS4. And that's going to be available April 24th.
Yeah, this is another Evolve-esque. I don't want to evoke Evolve's name and kill this game, but Left 4 Dead style, one player versus several, like who plays the monster, and then a team of people playing the hunters or what have you.
I have thought about getting this. It looks enjoyable.
Yeah, I've thought about stuff like that in the past, but I don't know. I think there are other games that look kind of better. I think I would rather play Dead by Daylight or something. I know
that is a good one.
Super popular.
I think I have that one.
I'm sure you do. I think everyone has that game.
Probably, yeah.
And next up, we got okay. There we go. In Other Waters, out now for PC and Switch. This has actually been out for a minute, but I saw it and it looked kind of cool, so I thought I would bring it up.
What's it about? Is it like a water world?
Something like that. I don't know.
Cool.
I just saw that I had a couple 10s or 9s or something. I had good reviews.
Fair enough.
And it looked pretty.
That reminded me that I own Deep Sea or Into the Deep or whatever. The GameStop game that I never actually played.
Oh, yeah. It's a pretty fun game.
Yeah, it's on my
Too bad that company is probably going to go under when GameStop does Game Trust or whatever.
Yeah, it's sucks. Oh, well. XCOM Chimera Squad is going to be coming out for your PC systems on April 24th.
Yeah, it's an XCOM game. I think it's kind of like a side game. It's not a full-fledged XCOM game. That would be insane if they just announced an XCOM game and it was out in a few days. But it is you play as the Chimeras, which is why it's called Chimera Squad. When this first got announced, I honestly thought it was like a TV show, but it's not. It's a game. You can go, excuse me, you can go get it on a PC, like Jordan said, on April 24th. And it's half off. It's only $10, I believe, if you buy it before, like, May, maybe. So go check that out if you want to get a steep discount.
Okay, sweet. The last one we're going to have on the docket is Cards, available now for your PC.
Okay, it's spelled Kards. I probably should have been the one to say this because Jordan probably has no idea what this is. It's a World War I or II, I can't remember, based card game, like CCG. I thought it looked kind of cool. It's on Steam now. Go check it out. It's free to play. If you like history and you like card games, which are two things that I sometimes like card games. So those are two things that I kind of like. So I'm probably going to at least check it out. Get probably pissed off and never play it again.
Fair enough. That's his cycle of card games, everyone. I won't speak to my addiction of card games, and I may or may not be playing one right now. Moving on to some news.
The Dark Pictures Anthology. Coming from the makers of Until Dawn and Man of Medan, Supermassive's new game, Little Hope, is the latest game in the Dark Pictures Anthology. The game, which takes place both in the 1600s and in the modern day, uncovers secrets of the small town Little Hope. Through the eyes of several playable characters, you will discover the dark past of the town and what that has to do with the Salem witch trials. Decide what is real and what is fake in this horror game coming out this summer.
You know, it's a cute name to call it Little Hope, because that's all you're going to have while you're playing this game. It's spooky.
You're going to have Little Hope. You will have Little Hope.
Yeah. That is I almost said genre, a section of history that is very interesting to me.
Yeah, I like it.
Is the
It's
Salem witch
obviously
trials.
super depressing and messed up because a bunch of people got dead.
Yeah, it sucks. That's why there's no magic left in the world anymore. They all got killed.
Oh, I didn't know. So they were right.
I mean, yeah, but they shouldn't have killed them. They were just trying to make the world a better place, allegedly.
Oh, okay.
Hot take for.
I will be on the lookout for this. See what the reviews say. See, I'm assuming the gameplay is going to be like their previous games, but I guess I'll keep an eye on that as well. And I think Until Dawn is a great game. I've heard, and I watched a playthrough of Man of Medan, I don't think it has. It's kind of supposed to be okay.
Regardless of reviews, good or bad, I will not be playing this game. It's not
Too spooky? Oh, wait, you too scared?
Nope.
No.
No, I just don't particularly care for horror games. They're just not. I find them boring most of the time.
I get it. It's okay.
No, I'm not scared.
It's okay.
Baby. I'm not scared.
This is just your shame.
No, I have a lot of things to be shameful for, none of which are real. So, I'm not ashamed of anything.
Are you talking about?
Yes. All in all, this looks production quality pretty good. Pretty good. I'd say if I had to give it a rating,
3 out of 10, baby.
Not
3 out of 10. Pretty good.
I'd give it a 4.
Dang.
And that's an all right game.
That's pretty good, man.
Oh.
4 is definitely not bad or unplayable.
Yeah.
4 is okay.
That's right.
10 is you just saw the face of God.
I've seen that and once or twice in some forms of entertainment.
I'm gonna keep my eye on this. Like I said, I was disappointed with Man of Medan because it did not get good reviews. It was fun to watch a playthrough of, but I could definitely tell it was not as good as Until Dawn. Mm. And I even had Until Dawn spoiled for me before I beat it.
That sucks.
So that's a good game. I kind of like there were 1 or 2 characters that I really couldn't stand, and I purposefully tried to kill them, and I succeeded. Proudest moment of my life.
Wow, out of your whole life.
Oh yeah, not a good life.
Yeah, that's
okay. That's really it for the main bit of news here. We're gonna move on to the Corona Corner as always. Hopefully not as always. Hopefully we stop doing this stupid segment as quickly as possible. But we keep getting news about the coronavirus. First up, we have some news out of IGN. According to, they're actually citing a Bloomberg report. The coronavirus is making it harder to get some of the parts, basically, for the machines. And it looks like they're going to be limited. They're being told that supplies are going to be limited, basically, for the PlayStation 5.
Well, that sucks. At least they're not just going to duct tape 2 PS4s together and paint it a different color and call it a PS5.
That's the PS8.
That makes sense.
Don't spoil it.
That makes sense. Yeah, that sucks. At least they can still get some of the parts, but that makes me think, okay, parts going to be limited. How many are these things going to be scarce? They're going to be like the Nintendo Switch when it first came out? They're kind of just...
Was the Switch scarce when it came out? I know the Wii was.
So, just kind of piggybacking off that brain thought I just had, apparently, you know how there was a whole toilet paper shortage? Apparently,
yes.
People in certain places in the world were buying up all the Nintendo Switches that places had and were then selling them for a larger amount of price online for some reason, and people were buying them.
Jordan, have you never heard of scalping?
No, I do. I know what scalping is.
Have you made it 20 plus years? Okay.
It was just weird because everyone was saying, hey, why the hell are all the Nintendo Switches sold out? And why are they selling for stupid amounts? Why are people buying them?
Because they want to switch.
For stupid amounts of money online.
Nintendo hasn't been able to keep up with the demand.
I guess that's a good point, but still it sucks.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't spend $500 on a Switch.
No, God, no. And I kind of get it. You're stuck at home. You want something to play. You want something fun, Animal Crossing, et cetera, yada, yada. But damn, it was just crazy to see that stores across America and some other parts of the world were just sold out of people just coming in and buying all the Switches.
Yeah, there's been reports that it is definitely hard to find a Switch. I'm also now reading that Sony is saying that they're going to make, quote, 5 to 6 million units of the PS5 in the fiscal year ending March 2021.
Okay.
So that's apparently they sold around 7 million units of the PS4 in that same time frame, roughly. So they are kind of they're predicting to have hopefully a similar amount sold.
I mean, I know I'm gonna, as soon as I can pre-order one, I'm hitting that button.
I would like to do that, but I'm not doing that. I'd have to.
Now, if it's white,
I don't know what. There's too many questions.
I would like to know more. I really would.
I'm definitely not going to blindly give them
Oh no, no,
$500.
I'm not going to blindly give them $500. They still need to answer some questions for me. You know, backwards compatibility, that's a thing. Y'all still need to.
I'm thinking they've talked about getting most PS4s.
Yeah.
Whatever that means of the games. I think that I'm sorry, I knocked my mic. They might get that might be done. It might take a little longer than we want. I'm not sure. Really don't know. But I think hoping for anything beyond PS4 is kind of
Very wishful thinking.
unlikely.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll happen.
I don't either. Would I love to see some PS1 games maybe with some remastered sprinkles on them, or just
If they could do remasters, and I would even like to, see the option to buy games that are stuck on PS1 through 3.
I would do that too. I'd be okay with that. I really would.
I still don't know how there's not a Mass Effect trilogy.
True.
On PS4, obviously.
True. I just want a new Twisted Metal game. Or
I don't think that's going to happen.
Or just give me Twisted Metal Black. I know there's a lot of controversy with that game, but I'd love to play it. I really do.
Controversy sells.
Yeah, a lot of people died with Twisted Metal Black. Spooky game.
Oh, you're talking about in the game. Oh, well, I mean, nobody, not compared to Call of Duty or something.
No, I'm talking about creating the game. Some of the people that during the creation of the game, if I remember the story right, a lot of people died. It says like a lot of people were haunted and etc. Look it up. Look up Twisted Metal Black.
And that stupid ass game.
Twisted Metal Black. It's a Twisted Metal game, and it's called Twisted Metal Black.
I know what it is.
It's spooky. It's one of those.
It's not a spooky. It's a racing game.
I'm not saying the game is spooky. I'm saying the development of the game is spooky because it's a video game creepypasta.
Oh, but those are fake.
I know, but part of me hopes.
Oh my gosh, you had me looking this crap up over here.
Got it.
Let's finish this out.
Also, Gamescom is going to be a digital show this year. It's definitely happening after the physical event has been canceled, thanks to old brother Corona, just taking people out, sweeping their legs. And Gamescom tweeted out, even though not all the details are known at present, the nationwide ban on major events will end
until the end of August.
Thank you. Until the end of August will also affect the planning for Gamescom 2020. Furthermore, Gamescom 2020 will definitely take place digitally. We will provide more information shortly.
And we will provide you the information when they provide it to us.
That's right.
The dates are still confirmed for the 26th through the 29th of August. Keep your ears to the ground, or I guess we'll keep our ears to the ground for any more information on that.
Yep.
Looking forward to it. Gamescom it's fun. It's obviously it sucks that E3 isn't happening, but maybe that IGN thing that they're hosting will kind of help to replace it. And it's good to know we're still gonna have Gamescom.
Yeah, that is gonna be nice.
We got some deals for you. First up, you can get the PlayStation Now is offering 25% off to new subscribers. Go check that out. PlayStation Now is cool. Maybe not quite as good as Xbox Game Pass, but it is getting there. Next up, you can go grab a lot of PlayStation deals. You can go grab the Nathan Drake collection for free if you, let me pull out the article. You can get Journey, which is another excellent game if you have not played that. And then you can get the Nathan Drake collection, which includes all 3 of the original Uncharted games, and you will be able to pick that up until May the 5th. And then finally, let me pull up the last thing. Epic is offering For the King for free from April the 23rd until the 30th.
Nice. Those are all awesome things. Go check them out in those respective places. That's going to be it for the show. If you want to reach out to us on Twitter, you can at Want Me Podcast. You want to reach out to Ryan on Twitter, it's going to be at Ryan Divisions. If you want to reach out to me on Twitter, it's going to be at Swaylock. You can also follow us on Instagram at Want Me Gaming. If you want to email the show, it's wantmepodcast@gmail.com. You can subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts. We'd appreciate that. Leave us a review on iTunes, 5 stars, right wherever you want in that little box. Hit submit. We'd deeply appreciate it. Thank you to the Heatley Brothers for our intro and outro music, and Alicia for our artwork. And I do believe that's going to be all. We will see y'all when we see you. Stay safe and play on.